Hi everyone, it's Miss Vanessa Rose here with the Lincoln Heights Youth Arts Center, and we will be doing a three-part session, three different 50-minute sessions for the class, which is the Intro to the Art of Yoga, introducing you to some yoga practice, and looking forward to the next 3 weeks together. We'll be posting videos every Tuesday, and this is appropriate for anyone age 10 and up. A few things before we get started. It's really good to have, if you don't have a yoga mat, if you have a yoga mat, great to use. If you don't have a yoga mat, or even if you do, it's nice to have something extra possibly. So if you have a blanket or a towel you can put down, or like a sheet that you can put down on the ground, that can be nice. It depends on what surface you're on. Sometimes you can just practice on the floor if that feels comfortable for you. If you have carpet, even just the solid ground with something extra possibly to sit on. So if you have a block, this is a yoga block. So if you have one, great. If not, you can also use a pillow. I have a pillow here. This is a bolster pillow. So you can use something like this, or just a regular cushion from your couch or your bed. So, also great to have some water nearby, just in case you get thirsty. And we're going to start, we usually will get started in a seated position. So, find whatever's comfortable for you, and notice your sitting bones on the floor. Now, sometimes this might feel uncomfortable, or your knees will come up like this. If that's the case, if your knees are coming up really high, that's where a block or a cushion can be nice to sit on. So you can put that underneath your bum and then take a seat. I'm going to adjust my camera because now my head is poking up. There we go. Okay. So once you get comfortable, you feel both of those sitting bones ground down, your knees are wide, your shoulders can relax back and down. Let's breathe in and lift our shoulders up, and breathe out and roll them back and down. So we're going to make circles with our shoulders. Inhale, bring your shoulders up to the ears. Exhale, roll them back and down. Let's do a few more like this. Breathe in, roll up. Exhale, back and down. 2 more. Inhale, roll up. Exhale, roll back. Last one, inhale, roll up. Exhale, roll back, maybe a little shake out. So we're going to start with the top of our head. So breathe in, feel your spine really long. Exhale, drop your right ear towards your right shoulder. And hold there for a moment. Feel the stretch through your left side. You can even touch the ground with your left fingertips, a little tickle of the ground there. Feel your shoulder really heavy. You might even shake your left arm a little. Take a breath. And then roll your chin towards your chest. Stop in the middle. Notice the back of your neck. Feel a bit of a stretch. Your shoulders. Breathe in. Stay here when you breathe out. And let your ear drop to the left. Feel your right shoulder get heavy. Tickle the ground with your right fingertips this time. Long breath in. Slow breath out, maybe a sigh, deep breath in. Long breath out. Bring your chin back to your chest. Gaze down. One more breath here. Let it go. And then float your head back up to center. Look all the way to the right. Look all the way to the left. And then just a little back, forth, shake your head, no, and yes. Little nod, yes. And now we'll make a circle. So a little faster. Do a circle all the way around towards whatever direction you choose. 3, 2, 1, and then go in the other direction. Circle with your head. Be gentle. Little circle for 3, 2, and 1. Come back to center. Hopefully you're not dizzy. Take a breath. Let it go. Have your hands, palms face the sky. Close your eyes for a moment. And just take a deep breath in. Hold at the top. Take an extra sip of air in. Exhale all the way. Do that again. Breathe in. All the way in. Hold at the top. Extra sip of air. Let it go. Out of the mouth. Last one. Deep breath in. All the way in. Fill all the way up like a balloon. Extra sip of air in. Exhale. Out of the mouth. You can open your eyes if they were closed. Then bring your arms all the way up. Draw a rainbow with your arms up. Exhale, rainbow down, touch the ground. Inhale your rainbow, your arms up. Exhale, arms down. A few more like this. Inhale your arms up. Exhale your arms down. Inhale your arms come up. Exhale your arms come down. Last one, inhale your arms up. Exhale your arms down. Very good. I'm going to come off of my block for a second, but if you're comfortable on it, you can stay. So your hands touch the ground beside you. Lift your right hand all the way up and then lean into your left arm. Reach your right arm over the side and look under your right shoulder. Find the right side of your legs grounding down as you reach your right arm up so you open up through the right side. Breathe in, feel your lungs expand. Exhale, keep reaching. You might even bend your left elbow. One more breath in, reach. Exhale, stay. Then inhale all the way back up. Land your right hand down. Let's lift the left arm, reach it up over the head, lean over to the right. And we'll hold for a few breaths. Reach, reach. Ground your left leg down this time. Reach your left fingers. Some of you might even land the elbow all the way to the mat, or you can stay on your hand. Reach your fingers, breath in. Look under your shoulder, breath out. 2 more breaths, you got it, breath in. Exhale, breath out. Last one. Last reach, how far can you reach? Inhale, reach it all the way back up. Land your hands to the mat. Good job. Both arms up, breath in. And bring your hands to your heart. Look at your fingertips. Breath in. Breath out. Good job, everyone. I hope you have a great class. Bring your hands behind you. Bring your legs out in front of you. And we're going to give them a little bounce, bounce, bounce of the knees. Bounce, bounce, bounce. Bounce, bounce, bounce. Bounce, bounce, bounce. And now we're windshield wiper our feet. Back and forth a little. Back and forth. Back and forth. Good. And another little bounce, bounce of your knees. Great job, everybody. Okay, so you're going to lay down on your back. Bring your right knee into your chest. This is called wind relieving pose. Circle your ankle a few times to the right and a few times to the left. Give it a squeeze, hug. You can even try to kiss your knee. A little bit of love for your knee. Breathe in. Last squeeze. And then straighten your right leg all the way down. Shake it out. And we'll do the other side. So bring the left knee in. Give it a squeeze. Circle in one direction. Circle in the other direction. Squeeze in. Maybe you lift your head up and give you a little kiss to your knee. Squeeze, squeeze, squeeze. Last squeeze. Take a breath in. And then exhale, let the leg go. You can lift your arms up over the head, shake it out. Reach your arms, reach your legs. How long can you get? Stretch, stretch, stretch. Take a breath in. And then drop both of your knees in this time. Give them both a squeeze. See if you can rock back and forth a little. Back and forth. And then make a circle. Draw a big circle with your knees as if you're drawing a circle on the ceiling, or if you're outside on the sky. Big circle with your knees in one direction. Feel the low back like it's a massage. And then the other direction. Big circles. Big circles. Nice job. Make sure you try to go about as many times in one direction as the other. Let's just do maybe one more circle. Then give yourself a squeeze. And then we're going to rock and roll. So we're rolling forward and back. You can bring your hands actually to your thighs for this and roll back and forth. Back and forth. You might come all the way up to sit, roll all the way back, and all the way forward. Let's go for 3, 2, and 1. And then last one, take a seat. Okay, once you're seated, bring your hands behind you. Your fingertips will point towards your toes and walk your feet in a little bit. Press your hands down. See if you can lift your hips up. And this is a reverse tabletop, we call it, or some of you might be familiar with a crab. So if you want to have some fun, we can do a little crab walk forward and a crab walk back and a crab walk forward and a crab walk back. 3, 2. I know some of you are going around the room. 1, and then come back to where you started. You can see if you can lift your hips up a little bit higher. Take a breath in. And land your hips down. Give yourself a hug. Deep breath. Exhale. Out of the mouth is always nice if you like. And we're going to do a similar thing. So bring your hands behind you again. Fingertips point towards your legs. Separate your feet a little bit. Ground the hands. Ground the feet. Deep breath in. Again, lift the hips up when you breathe out. Whew, here we go. We're back in our crab. We're going to lift one leg up if you can try, and then put it back down. And lift the other up, and then put it back down. Good. And now, if you want to try, we can go a little bit faster. So we kick up, and up, up, and up, up, and up, up. Good, and up. Let's go for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and lower down. Give yourself a hug and a squeeze. Deep breath in, out of the mouth. Good job, everybody. All right, so now we're going to bring our feet together, separate the knees, so we have a butterfly or a diamond shape in the legs. Can grab hold of the feet. I like to rock a little side to side and get nice and grounded in my hips. And then a little flutter, if you like, of the legs. Flutter, flutter, flutter. Butterfly in the sky. 3, 2, 1. Good. Breath in, bring your arms up over the head. Exhale, can you reach forward, forward, forward? And then just let your hands fall and lean over your legs. You keep the diamond shape of your legs. Grab hold of your feet. Go as much, as far, or as little as you like over your legs. Should be from a different angle here. And notice where you feel the stretch. It's probably in your inner thighs. 3, 2, and 1. Slowly come on up and then straighten your legs. So, again, rock a little back and forth. Find straight legs. Inhale, both arms up. Exhale, reach forward, forward, forward. Catch your toes. Maybe rock a little side to side to side. And you feel that stretch through the back of your body. Now, sometimes it's hard to catch your toes. It's okay if you have your hands on your legs. Just find whatever feels comfortable for you, or your hands can come also to the ground. You can grab hold of your ankles, wherever feels right for you. Few deep breaths here. You're doing great. 3, 2, last one. And relax your arms, relax your legs, slowly roll up. And bend your knees. Actually, we're going to turn all the way onto our hands and our knees. We find a tabletop position. This is a regular tabletop position. Bring your hands underneath your shoulders and your knees underneath your hips. We practice our cat-cow. So inhale, look up, lift your hips up. Exhale, can you round your back and draw your belly in? You tuck under, gazes down. Inhale, look up, peel your heart forward, lift your hips. Exhale, round, draw the belly in. See if you can let all the air out, tuck under. Let's do a few more. Inhale, look up, cow pose. Exhale, round out, cat pose, meow. 2 more. Inhale, look up. Roll your shoulders back, lift your heart. Exhale, round. And then come to center. Nice job, everybody. All right, so now we're going to extend the right arm forward. So the right hand, can you wiggle your right fingers? Now, touch your opposite knee. So do you see that? The opposite hand, opposite knee. So reach the right hand. Can you lift that knee that you just touched? Can you lift it and kick it back? Oops, I need some space. Here we go. Make sure you have enough space for this. Reach forward and kick back. Try to balance. Press your hand down. Press your knee down. See if you can lift a little higher. Take a deep breath. Stretch in opposite direction. Exhale. See if you can bring your elbow and your knee to touch. Inhale. Lift out. Lengthen out. Exhale. Crunch it in. Round the spine. Inhale. Lengthen out. You arch. Exhale. Round in. One more. Last time. Round it in. Lengthen out. Inhale. Bring your hand and your knee back down to the mat. Let's do a cat-cow in the middle. So inhale, look up. You lift your hips. Exhale, let it go, round out. Come back to center and we'll do the other side. You ready? Ground your right hand down. Just start by lifting the left fingers off the mat. Touch your opposite knee. Find where that is. So it's the left hand, the right knee, opposite side. Breath in, lift the left arm out. Exhale, kick your opposite leg, right leg back. Stretch and reach. Can you lift a little higher? Deep breath in. Exhale, pull your belly in, round elbow towards your knee. Crunch it in. Good job. Inhale, lengthen out. Exhale, crunch it in, round. Inhale, out. Cow spine. Exhale, round, cat spine. Let's do for one more. You can do it. Kick and lengthen. Exhale, round and kick and lengthen. Last time. Your hand and your knee touch down. One little cat-cow again. Look up. Exhale, round out. Come to center and bring your hips back to your heels. Extend your arms forward. This is child's pose. Let your forehead down. Relax your arms. Take a deep breath through the back of your heart, the back of your spine. Exhale. Let it go. 2 more breaths here. One more breath. Long breath out. And then press your hands down. Make your way to a seat. So you'll be sitting on your feet. And just pause for a moment. Breathe in. Exhale right here. You come up onto your knees. Walk. You might need to walk a little bit further back. And you're going to step your right foot forward. So hands on your hips, on your knees. Take a breath. Exhale here. Step your right foot forward. So your knee will be about over your ankle. Try to square both of your hips forward, and we're going to try for a lunge. You can bring your hands to your right knee and see how much you can lunge. Now try to always have the knee over the ankle, not going too far forward of the ankle. The ankle comes under your knee. And then see if you can balance right here with your hands on your leg. And lift the left arm up. Can you lean over to the right? I'm going to come back up to center. Can you try both arms over your head? And both hands down to the ground. Lift your heart and look up. Inhale. Exhale. We'll slowly bring our hips back. Can you try to flex your right foot? This is called a half split. Breath in here. And then bend your right knee, come forward. You're going to link those two movements together. So breath in, look up. Breath out, hips back. Breath in, look up. Breath out, hips back. Two more. Inhale, look up. Exhale, look back. Last one. Inhale, look up. Exhale. Hold here for a moment. Relax over your leg. You might try to kiss your knee. Stay for 3. Keep a little bend in your front knee. Big bend in the back knee. 3, 2, and 1. Good job, everyone. Walk your hands back up to your hips. Step your knees back to the mat. Take a breath. You can lift the arms up. Exhale, arms down. Just to clean the slate. Hands back to your hips, and we're going to do everything on the other side. So your left leg comes forward. You might need to crawl your foot a little further forward as you lunge into the leg. Again, the foot under your knee. And then you can place your hands on your thigh. Whatever feels comfortable, we breathe in and we breathe out. And notice you're going to feel a stretch through the front of your right thigh. Notice how you feel. Take a few breaths. 3, 2, and 1. Then lift the right arm over your head. You can lean a little to the left. 3, 2, and 1. Come on up. Let's try for both arms up. Breath in, arms over the head. Exhale, bring your hands to frame your front foot. Pause for a breath in. Stay for your breath out. One more breath right here. And then press your hips back. Can you straighten the right leg? Stay for your inhale. Stay for your breath out. One more breath here. Same thing, we're going to link the movements together. So breath in. Exhale, bend your knee, come forward, lift your chest. Take a breath. Exhale, come back. Inhale, come forward. Exhale, come back. A few more times. Come forward, breath in. Come back, breath out. Let's go for 3, 2, 1. Breath out, press back and hold. Relax over your leg as much as you can. Take a few breaths here. 3, 2, last breath in, last breath out. Hands to your hips, knees together to touch. Awesome job, everyone. Bring your hands to your back. Your knees are hip width apart, so not too wide and not too narrow. Nice and comfortable underneath you. Your hands will come to your low back. Keep your hands at your low back. I have my fingers pressing down, so pointing towards the ground. You're going to squeeze your shoulders together, draw your belly button in and up. See how tall you can get with your spine when you breathe in, get long. Exhale, press your hips a little bit forward. Squeeze your shoulders together. Keep your gaze looking up towards the ceiling. Press back, hips forward. You got it. 3. This is called Camel Pose. 3, 2, and 1. Come on up. Take a quick seat. Just pause for your breath in. Long breath out. All right, we're going to come to our hands and knees again, tabletop. And then try our first downward facing dog. So anchor your hands down, tuck your toes under, and see if you can lift your hips up and back. This is downward dog. So your feet are not too close and not too wide. Your hands are pretty wide. You spread your fingers. Roll your shoulders back. See if you can lift your hips really high, up, up, up. Take a deep breath. See if you can get your heels a little lower. Full inhales. Long breath out. Now let's try a a push-up pose. We call it in yoga plank. So come on forward. Bring your hips lower. You might need to step your feet back. This is plank or push-up pose. We'll only hold for a moment and then bring your knees to the mat. We're going to lower all the way to your belly. So you can come, your elbows will point back. Now you squeeze your legs together and point your toes, and your forehead might even touch down. Then when you breathe in, this is Cobra pose. Just your heart lifts, look up, and you're like a snake in the grass. See if you can lift up a little higher, breath in, and then bring your forehead down, breath out. Press your palms down, come back to your table, tuck your toes, we'll come back to our downward dog, and then we're going to try to link those movements together. So now you know what you're doing. Let's try to bring them together. So take a breath. We'll just stay in the down dog when you breathe out. Let's take one more breath. Last breath out here. Come on forward to your high plank, breath in. Your knees come down, lower all the way to your belly, breath out. Inhale, baby cobra, lift your heart. Exhale your forehead down. Press through your hands again. We come to tabletop. Right away, tuck your toes downward facing dog. Nice work, everyone. When you're here, you breathe in. And you breathe out. Let's do it again. Inhale, come forward. Your high plank pose. Exhale, bring your knees down. Lower all the way to your belly. Baby cobra, lift your heart and your gaze. Squeeze your legs together. This time, can you bring your arms to your side? Can you lift your legs like you're flying off the ground? Come a little higher. See if you can fly a little higher. 3, 2, 1. Lower down. Bring one cheek to the ground. Oh, let it go, let it go. Deep breath. Long exhale. Now we're going to try to swim. So reach your arms forward. Bring your forehead back to center. Inhale. Can you lift everything back up? And then kick and swim. Kick and swim. Point your toes like you're swimming in the water. Swimming, swimming, swimming. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Lower down. Bring your opposite cheek to the ground. Deep breath in. Long breath out. One more breath. Last breath out. Good job, everybody. Bring your hands back down. This time, see if you can lift up a little higher. So this is actually a real cobra pose. The other one is a baby cobra. This is a big cobra, a mommy or daddy cobra. So lift a little higher. Just be aware if your low back is hurting, you can bend your elbows a little. You can try. Some of you might try to do a seal walk and try to walk forward. I think you can only walk forward, not so much back. That might not be easy. So just try for your seal right here, or cobra, breath in. And then from here, come back to your tabletop. And then child's pose this time. So your hips back and down. Pause in your child's pose. Full breath. Exhale. One more. Exhale. Come back to your table. Let's try downward dog again. Tuck your toes. Press your hips up and back. So we're going to be a little more active in our down dog. Can you try to lift one leg up? And then put it down. Try the other leg up. And put it down. Let's do it again. Right leg up. Bring it down. Left leg up. Bring it down. Now I know some of you who've had class with me are familiar with the running dog. So if you want to, you can start to bend your knees. Like you're running, you're getting a little bit more active. You can start to lift your legs and run. Run, run, run. Running dog for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Regular down dog breath in. Long breath out. Let's try our high plank for your breath in. Come all the way to your belly, breath up. This time, let's come to upward facing dog. Lift the chest. See if you can even lift your legs up. Look up. Exhale, come through your knees. Downward dog. This time, walk your hands back, all the way back until you come all the way towards your feet. Grab your opposite elbows and hang your head down. You might even sway a little bit side to side. Side to side. And then relax your arms, and you're going to ragdoll all the way up. Inhale, arms up. Stay here. Exhale, let's just bring our hands to our heart. So we're going to do some movements that are very similar to what we did when we were sitting down. So bring your hands down. Inhale, lift your right arm up and reach over towards the left. Feel the whole right side body stretching. 3, 2, 1. Inhale, rise up to stand. Other side. Left arm reaches up and over. Feel the stretch on your left side. Breathe for 3, 2, and 1. Inhale, rise back up. You come to stand. You can roll your shoulders up, back, and down. Nice job, everybody. Okay, hands to your hips. Before we do anything, we're going to try a tree pose. Now, those who've taken class with me before know we're going to ground down your left foot. So like you're digging it into the ground. Imagine roots growing into the left foot. Get really balanced on your left foot. Your right leg gets light. Hands to the hips can help once you start, just to help with your balance. And then you can come to your tiptoe and have your ankle to the inner leg. You can stay right here. This is a great bottom of the tree, trunk of the tree. Or if you want to try to balance a little more, you can try to bring your foot up a little higher on your leg or a little higher on your leg. Try not to push too much into your knee. And then if you are feeling balanced, hands might float to the heart. See if you can pull your belly in. See if you can grow your tree. Imagine getting really tall. You might grow some branches to the tree. Reach towards the sky or out to the side. You might even smile. Nice big tree. Take a deep breath. Exhale. When you're ready, eventually your hands come to your heart. And your hands come to your hips. And then you bring your knee forward and your foot touches down, and we'll move to the other side. So ground down that right foot first, right? Really digging into the earth. Imagine you're growing roots down. You're growing your trunk of the tree. Tiptoes on the left side. Turn your knee out to the side. And your heels on the inner leg. And when you're ready, find your balance, draw the belly, get nice and tall in your upper body. And then maybe your leg can lift a little higher. And maybe a little higher. Sometimes it's helpful to help it with your hand. Find your balance when you're ready, hands together. See if you can grow taller, taller, taller. Maybe grow your branches tall, tall, tall to the sky. Open out to the side. You might even look up. Maybe a nice smile on your face. Deep breaths for 3. You can kind of do whatever you want here. You can play around. You might even move your arms. 3, 2, 1. One more deep breath. Hands back to your heart. Hands back to your hips. Take your knee forward. Bring your feet back. Mountain pose. Land for a breath in. Let it go when you breathe out. Nice job, everybody. Let's come to the back of the mat. Again, start your hands on your hips. Then you lift your right knee up. Take a big step forward onto the right foot. Square your hips forward, and then let's see if we can balance on your right foot. So point your left toes, come forward, and then lift up onto your foot. Arms out to the side. Imagine you're flying through the sky. Whoa, can you fly? Can you fly? How high can you fly? For 3, 2, 1, and slowly come back up. All right, so we're going to do the other side. So lift your left knee up. Take a breath in. Exhale, big step forward on your mat. Point your right toes. Stay here, breath in. Lean forward, lift the leg as high as you can. Arms out to the side, and you're flying through the sky. What are you flying over? Maybe imagine the city below you. Can you lift your leg a little higher? 3, 2, 1. Slowly rise on back up. Maybe arms even come up. Breath in. Let your hands down. Breath out. All right, come back to the back of the mat again. And as promised, we're going to mirror a little bit what we did on the floor. So your hands to the hips. Take a big step forward with the right foot. But this time, you're going to lunge, just like we did the lunge on the mat. But this time, your knee is off the mat. So you're on your toes. This is called a crescent lunge because you're making a crescent moon with your arms. Bend the front knee. Back leg stays pretty straight. It can be a little soft. If the arms reaching up is too much, you can always keep your hands on your hips. Let's hold this for 3, 2, 1. And then press the back foot down. So the back foot will be parallel to the edge of the back mat. And this is warrior 2. So you might walk the front foot in a little. Bend your front knee. Warrior 2. Look over your right fingers. Can you bend a little deeper maybe? 3, 2, 1. Hands to the hips, straighten the right leg. And from here, we're going to dive forward over the leg. So walk your feet in. Your feet are parallel with one another. Inhale your arms up. Exhale, dive forward and down. Touch the mat. Relax your upper body down over your legs. Full breath in. Long breath out. Walk your hands over to the right foot. Feel the stretch. Crawl your hands a little bit forward and then all the way to your left foot. Feel the stretch. Crawl your hands back to center. And then heel toe your feet all the way together. All the way, all the way. Bend your knees and you're going to ragdoll all the way up. Once you're up, let's breathe our arms up. Exhale our hands to the heart. And we'll do it all on the other side. So back to the back of the mat. Hands on the hips. Same thing, but this time it's the left leg steps forward. Right, you're going to be on the right toes in the back. Right, wiggle your foot forward a little. And we're lunging. So you can always keep your hands on your hips. Make sure you're high on the ball of your back foot. Then your front knee. And then your arms over your head. Crescent lunge. You might even look up a little bit. 3, 2. Maybe lunge a little lower. Last one. Let's bring your hands to the hips if they were up. Ground down through the back of your right foot. Oh, I'm going to turn around. All right. Bend through the left knee. Arms out to the side. Warrior 2 pose. Lunge deep into your front knee. Reach your arms out to the side. Back foot is parallel with the back of the mat. Front foot, toes point forward. Reach your arms out. Proud chest. Look forward. Lunge deep. You got it. Good job. 3, 2, and 1. Hands to your hips. Straighten your front leg. Point your toes to face the side of the mat. You might walk your feet in a little bit more. Okay, feet walk in but keep them wide. Then point your toes out to the side. So they're more of a V shape. Hands on your hips. Bend your knees. So we're in a squat position. Let's pulse here. Pulse, straighten. Pulse, straighten. Pulse, straighten. Pulse, straighten. Bring your arms into it. Arms come up. Straighten. Exhale to the side as you lower. Inhale up. Exhale down. Inhale up. Good job. Exhale down. Let's go for 3, 2. Last one. Arms up. Straight legs. Exhale, hands to your heart. Point your toes forward. Dive forward again. Hands come down. Relax your upper body down. You might grab opposite elbows. You can rock a little side to side. Take one more breath. Relax your elbows. Heel toe your feet all the way back together. And this time we're going to slowly take a seat down to the ground. Bend your knees. Your toes will point forward. And we're going to do a little boat pose here. So bring your hands to your hamstrings. Lean back. Point your toes. Okay? Maybe you can lift one foot at a time. So lift the right. Put it down. Lift the left. Put it down. Lift the right. Put it down. Lift the left. Put it down. We can kick for 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Keep your toes down. This time bring your hands behind you. Can you lift both of your legs up at the same time? Let's just hold here. Your elbows might even come down. Hold, hold, hold. Let's see if we can straighten our legs a little. When we lower the legs down and lift them up, you can try. 3, 2, 1. And then just come on forward. Give yourself a hug. Breath in. Stay. Breath out. Hands back behind you. And again, see if you can lift your legs up. You can stay right here. You can try to lift your arms with the legs. You can do it. Hold, hold, hold. 3, 2, 1. Come on forward. This time we keep our toes down on the mat. Lift both arms up. So the toes down will help with your balance. Breath in here. Exhale, hands to the left. Can we roll the boat? Row, row, row the boat gently down the stream. Merrily, 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 life is but a dream. Other side, arms up to the right. And we're going to row, row, row the boat gently down the stream. Merrily, 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 life is but a dream. Arms come up. Exhale, give yourself a hug. Oh, good job. Tell yourself, good job for coming to yoga class today. Okay, before we lie down, we're going to take a few more stretches. So, legs, palm out to the side. All right, so you make a V shape with the legs, but you're going to bring your right foot in to the inside of the left leg. Your hands will frame your right knee. Bring your left hand down. Bring your right arm up. Reach over. Maybe you can touch your toes. Maybe not. Probably not. Lean your heart back. Breath in. Breath out. 3, 2, 1. Come on up. And then face the long leg. So your left leg. Turn to look at your toes. Inhale your arms up. Exhale, reach forward. Maybe you touch your toes, maybe not. Few breaths here. Doing great. For 3, 2, and 1. Inhale, arms back up. Exhale, hands to the mat. Now step your right foot to the outside of your left leg. This is how it looks. Bring your right hand behind you. Can you lift your left arm up and breathe in? And then squeeze your knee in towards you. You're going to twist your spine so you look over your back shoulder. 3, 2, and 1. Good job. Come on forward and straighten out both legs. Hands behind you. Let your knees pop, pop, pop. And we're going to do everything on the other side. So make that V shape with the legs. This time you bend your right knee in to meet the left thigh. I'm doing the same side. Silly me. Straighten the right leg. The left leg bends this time. Sorry about that. Bring your right hand to face the ceiling on the inside of your right leg. Lift the left arm over the head. There we go. That feels much better. Reach towards the toes. You might look under your shoulder. Reach, 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 and breathe for 3, 2. Last one. Last breath out. Inhale, rise back up. Turn to face those toes. Inhale, both of your arms up. Exhale, reach on forward, dive forward. Maybe catch the foot. If not the foot, the leg. Or just bow over your leg. You might feel a stretch in the back of your low back. or the back of your leg. And breathe through it for 3. Doing great for 2. Last one. Last breath out. Make your way back up to your seat. Keep your right leg long. Cross the left leg over the right. Bring your left hand behind you for support. You lift your right arm up when you breathe in. And give your knee a hug when you breathe out. A little twist of your spine so the middle of your body is twisting open to the side. See if you can get taller when you breathe in. And draw your belly in. Can you twist a little bit more and look over your back shoulder? 3 breaths. Every time you exhale, a little squeeze. Last one. Last little squeeze out. All right, come on, forward. Hands down, legs straight. Little knock, knock, knock of the knees. Maybe a windshield wiper of the feet. And then separate the knees again into that V shape. But this time, arms come forward. Slowly come on forward. Just relax your upper body forward. If it's too much, you can grab one of those props I was telling you about. If you have a pillow or a block, you might put it under your forehead. Some of you might try to grab for your toes. To see what works for you. Little exploration here. 3, 2, and 1. Nice work, everybody. Slowly come on up. If you had a block, you're going to move it to the side. Bend your knees. Give yourself a little bit of support as you bring your knees together to touch. And bring your hands behind you and just rock your knees side to side. Side to side. Side to side. And then make your way all the way to your back. And let your knees butterfly out to the side. Deep breath in. Long breath out. See if you can relax here. You can keep your arms at the side, or some of you might bring your arms up over the head. Whatever feels good. Let's take one more breath. And bring your hands to the outer knees and close them like a book. And straighten both of your legs long to the mat. Arms out to the side. This is called Chabasana. This is always one of our last poses of our class. This allows our body to relax. So relax your forehead and your eyes. Imagine you can melt into the ground. Relax your shoulders and your arms, your hands, your upper back, your middle back, your lower back. Your legs relax. You can even wiggle them a little. Your thighs, your knees, lower legs and feet. Take a deep breath in. And let it all go. See if you can really relax your whole body. Imagine you could float away. For just a minute here. Imagine you're floating above your body. Maybe you float all the way to the clouds. What does it look like from up there? And then when you're ready, we'll float all the way back down. Slowly, slowly, slowly. Take a deep breath. Let go. Start to wiggle your fingers and wiggle your toes. Reach your arms up over your head again. Nice big stretch. Deep breath. Exhale, your knees come into your chest again. Rock and roll back and forth. And then roll onto one side. And we'll press ourselves up to a final seated position. Take a seat. Sit any way that feels comfortable. Hands to your thighs. Your eyes might be halfway closed or all the way closed. Bring your arms up over your head. Breath in. Your hands touch over your head. Exhale. Bring your hands to your heart. Gaze down at your fingers. Say thank you to yourself for coming to class today. I thank you all so much for joining me. It was wonderful to teach you, and I will be back next week with another class. Thanks, everybody. Have a great day. Bye.